Okay, that's water straight from the wellhead.
I lived in my house for 34 years. My husband was born and raised there. His father was born and raised there. Our grandfather, his father, is going to be 97, and we've never had problems or issues with our water. It has now turned black. We need to stop. They need to stop. Please boycott Samsung's Galaxy 8.
We live in Dover Township, Ontario. We have wind turbines that were erected and has destroyed our water. We have animals that refuse to drink the water. Our lives have been turned upside down. Please boycott Samsung and help us stop pile driving into our aquifer.
Pile driving into black shale bedrock is causing black water with heavy metal contamination. We now have black water in our home. We're asking Samsung to stop pile driving. We're asking all Canadians, please help us by boycotting Samsung with their Galaxy 8.
My name is Kevin Jakubek. I'm the spokesperson for Waterwells First. Waterwells First is a grassroots organization of well owners in North Chatham, Kent. For the last 2 years, we have been trying to tell the Ontario government, the Canadian Wind Industry Association, and the wind developers in the North Kent area that their pile driving for their foundations for wind turbines are causing irreparable damage to the aquifer here. For the last 2 years, we've raised our voice, we've followed the system, and for the last 2 years, we've been unsuccessful. The next wind farm to come into North Chatham, Kent is the North Kent 1 wind farm. It's owned by Samsung and their partners. We're asking all Canadians to join us to help us send a very strong message back to Samsung and their partners that Canadians will defend our aquifers. Canadians will defend our water. We cannot allow our families that once had water crystal clear from their groundwater source be changed into water that is now contaminated with black shale that's been released from the pile driving. And this black shale contains heavy metals. We cannot allow, as Canadians, we cannot allow our natural resources to be contaminated, destroyed from outside interests. We cannot allow our children to drink water like this. And so we're asking all Canadians to join us in a boycott of the Samsung Galaxy 8. Send a strong message back. Canadians do protect their water. Canadians will protect their children. Samsung has given us a choice as Canadians. We can either choose water that is heavy laden with black shale and contaminated with heavy metals, or we can go and have our crystal clear water that we once had. We're asking all Canadians to join us in a boycott of the Samsung Galaxy 8. We have a choice to make. We either support a company that destroys our Canadian aquifers, or we send a strong message back that Canadians don't need Samsung Galaxy 8s. What Canadians need is clean water. We want Canadians to send a message back to Bell, Rogers, and Telus. We want to let them know that their selling of the Samsung Galaxy 8 does not support protecting Canadian water. Send a message back. Boycott buying the Samsung Galaxy 8. It's more important that Bell, Rogers, and Telus protect Canadian water than sell a product from a company that is destroying Canadian water.